Hello everyone, welcome back to another gameplay for sheogorath. Sorry I didn't get to 2 episodes in the last video because I didn't have much time because I had ran all the way there. Now I will get 2 in this episode.
Hello. Not far. Hello. Are you certain? I'm so grateful.
So you can either pay money for the debt or retrieve the sword and armor for her. You can either pay the money for the debt and then go get the sword and armor for yourself, or you can just go find the sword and armor and give it the armor and sword to her so she can pay her debt for herself. One of those 2 options are quite useful. The Reviews a Million sword and armor are quite useful. So you can keep the armor and sword if you want. If you give her the sword and armor, you can give the sword and armor. You can keep it if you pay her debt. It's possible if you have the 2,000 gold that she needs for the debt. I'll show you the locations of all the gauntlets, of all the parts of the armor. The gauntlets are in this cave, in this part of the cave, where the rocks fall. Next one is through here. You have to pull the rope in stone. The shield, the boots would be right here. That's the location where the boots would be. The boots would be right there. The boots are right there. So the location where you go now to find the shield will be behind a crate, which you find later here. It would be in this room, behind this broken crate next to these 2 tombs. So then you go into the sarcophagus chamber to find the other pieces of the armor. There's 4 in these parts of the rooms. The greaves would be next to the hole in the 2 holes in the walls. If you have a torch, you will be able to find it. And the cuirass and the sword are here plain as day. The last piece of armor is in the next room here. So if you look behind you, you'll see a helmet. There is the full set of the armor. If you don't know what it looks like, I will prove it. I will show you it right now. It looks like ebony, but it's light armor. Except for that hairpiece that's missing. The sword looks like this, but it's not quite it's not quite like the long sword. It's not quite like a silver longsword, but it does fit the bill like a sword. So now we are going to get out of here to complete the quest. We are now going to complete the quest. So now we are going to get out here and complete the quest. We are now going to get out here and complete the quest. Return to Bosebrook. cost for payment. Then there's one in Anvil about. I'm sure you know a couple episodes back where you had to do Maglir that that got defaulted for not completing a quest, for not completing a Fighter Guild quest. And this next quest, you have to work with him. We may be able to get to 3 quests in this episode. I am not quite sure. So here we go. Light armor looks just like the ebony, except for the helmet. It doesn't look anything like the ebony armor. The helmet doesn't even look anything like the ebony helmet. So now you go up here to turn in the quest, then claim your reward.
Paid her debt off yourself, did you? Go hurt something.
So now what you do is you talk to him again.
I'm hurt? Yeah. Bye.
Now you go to Azan and Anvil. Deal with some thieves that sold Newheim the Poorly's tankard, which keeps his drink cold. So here we go. We are going to Azan and Anvil. Now you can tell Magdir if you want. Now you can tell him to wait if you want him to. Because if you accidentally attack him, he will try to attack you. But for my record, I always tell him to wait. For my record, I always tell him to wait until I return. So, for the record, I always tell him to wait till I return to...
Reed. Goodbye.
As you see, Maglia is right here.
Reed. Good to see you work. There have been a number of... Get moved.
Oh. We've got... Sounds like we need... Hey there. Let's go. Come on.
You can tell him to wait here, or tell him to come with you. Now, the person you need to go see is Newhan the Poorly. But first, you need to talk to... Now that you've talked to a person who knows... Here's Newhan the Poorly's house. So once you go in, you need to talk to him about his tankard that has been stolen. He tells you he wants it back. So this is the person you need to talk to in order to get the quest.
I know about those scum. No offense to your friends.
Okay.
You'll find took my flagon.
Flagon. It's his flagon.
Go get them and whip their asses for New Eye.
Now, where you need to go is right here. It's not far from Anvil. If you have a horse, that is. If you don't, you just have to run. It'll take forever for anybody. It'll take forever if you do it by foot, but if you don't do it by foot, it's easy. It's easier to get there by a horse. Okay, here we go. We are going to go in right now. Then we are going to go kill and get Newhan's flagon back to him and complete the quest. I hated this quest. Now, if you loot this one, you will find a lot of arrows. Not quite as much arrows as last time.
We can only hope the trouble subside.
So it's quite easy to do if you can be invisible. So that's the guy you need to kill. Then take this. Then after you kill this one, you have to get out of here by a secret escape route. Actually, you just have to go out the way you came in. So once you're out, you have to go back to his gun and anvil and get the dude back his flagon. So that way you can get paid double time. Here we go. So now we get back to New Hind the Poorly, which this house is right here. Then we get back to Azan to get paid double time. So first you go to the Gold Coast, which is the Anvil Dock Gates, to give him back his flagon. Then he'll give you some of his wine. Then you go back to Zan, which is quite awesome because you get paid double time. Apparently he's not in here. So you go back in his house to find him sitting down drinking his wine, if you are able to find him. Who knows? I'll take what I know. Let's go. Let's go in here and give him back his flagon.
Be seeing you.
So that is it for this episode. If you like this video, please be sure to subscribe and leave a like if you want to see more like this. Without further ado, peace.